Hi guys! So today is going to be a fun video. I've always wanted to do a Pinterest inspired outfit video. However, I didn't want to do, outfits that I've seen on Pinterest. I wanted to do my inspirations from the home sector. I'm always really just kind of like stopped in my tracks when I see some of these beautiful home interiors. Granted, I think a lot of them are AI generated. They're still beautiful. The color combinations that I see in these pins are just amazing. And they are a huge source of inspiration for some of the ways that I put my outfits together. So let's get into some looks. This first outfit is inspired by this dark, wintry entryway. I love the mood that this image evokes. I imagine that behind these doors is a woman sitting on a blue velvet couch set against a black wall, drinking a glass of bourbon with a side of dark cherries and Toscana cheese. And she's at peace behind the deep charcoal colored door, the falling snow, and a simple, natural, undecorated wreath. I love everything about this image and am deeply inspired by it. The foundation of the look is the Lauren Manoogian Rib Henley maxi dress in gray Pima cotton, an obvious reference to the door. This dress is wonderful. The ribbing gives it some depth and the silhouette is simple and elongated. I can wear this dress all year long. It's breathable and it is a perfect weight, and the Henley style makes it feel casual, but everything else about this dress says otherwise. It's so comfortable, which is no surprise for a Lauren Manoogian piece. Layered over that is the 6397 dark gray trench. This is a very anchoring piece. The color mirrors the door itself, with it being matte, moody, and architectural, and I like how the trench adds structure while maintaining its drapiness. The length of the trench is working wonderfully with the maxi dress, and together we have a long vertical line that makes me look taller given my 5'2" stature. For footwear, I chose the Lock ankle boots in olive, and this is where the inspiration becomes more literal. The olive tone pulls directly from the brown velvet tie of the wreath. It adds a small amount of warmth to the outfit, and it complements the gray color palette. And the Nicholas K. Casper fanny pack in green leather finishes the look and is a reference to the green wreath. I was torn on which green bag to go with. I have a lighter green that I think was closer to the wreath, but it wasn't the right shade to wear with the ankle boots. And so this one felt right, and I wore it around my waist because I was aiming for a literal inspiration here. The bag is like the wreath, front and center on the door, and this was such a fun wintry reference to be inspired by. This outfit is inspired by this simple interior image of a wet bar. The deep, rich brown hues in the cabinetry and the pale stone surface all work together in a way that feels sophisticated. And the lack of decorative items just for the sake of it was a point of inspiration. And it made me want to lean in on a simple outfit inspired by these colors that I wouldn't think to combine all three together. The base of the look is the Lauren Manoogian charcoal brown ribbed maxi dress in a silk linen blend. The color immediately connects to the cabinetry with its deep earthy and stark brown, although it is looking a little like dark gray on this camera. The rib texture adds vertical and horizontal movement, much like the paneling on the doors. And the silk linen blend is so breathable and lovely. This is another all year round piece for me. Now it's sheer, so I do focus on using it more as a layering piece in the colder months, but I do embrace the thin textile in the warmer months. Layered over the dress is the Lauren Manoogian baby alpaca maxi skirt in the soil colorway. This is where I thought it would be nice to add in some texture while covering the sheerness in the bottom half. The alpaca adds some softness and warmth, and the color isn't coming up that well on camera, but it's rich, dark chocolate color just like the cabinetry. I like how the tonal layering stays within the same earthy family, creating depth without contrast. And the custom cotton trench coat by, I believe it's pronounced Qanda, it's in a cream color and it lightens and frames the entire look. And this piece functions like the pale wall or the marble surface in the image. The cream color lifts the darker layers underneath and adds balance, and the structure of the trench keeps with the mood of this image. For accessories, the Lemaire Croissant Bag in rust ties the palette together beautifully. The rust tone, it feels very aligned with the warm interior of the cabinets. You notice how it pops in this outfit the same way that the rust pops in the cabinets. And finally, the Gravati brown leather Oxfords complete the look and is the final tie-in to the cabinets. This look feels so connected to the inspiration image. I love it. This outfit is inspired by this image here, featuring a pair of navy velvet chairs and a grayish green painted wall, nearly black shutters, and a rust-colored lampshade. What I love about this image is how deep and saturated it feels. The colors are layered, slightly moody, almost heavy, and that's what I wanted to bring into this outfit. The foundation of the look is the Apiece Merita navy cotton trousers in midnight blue. This shade closely mirrors the depth of the velvet sofa, although it's not coming through very well on camera. It looks black. I love the tailored, relaxed silhouette of these trousers. Apiece, they really know what they're doing here with trousers. I paired the trousers with a blue knit cotton sweater. I like that it stays within the same color family but shifts the texture. The knit introduces softness, much like the plushness of velvet, while the slightly lighter blue adds dimension. It feels cohesive and it further reinforces the inspiration from the blue chairs. The Donna Karan olive gray cotton trench coat is what ties the look back to the wall color in this image. The gray-green tone brings in an earthy note, and I think olive and navy pairs so beautifully together. I just love how the trench is also adding length and structure. The Lemaire Rust Croissant Bag acts as the accent piece. Much like the rust lampshade in the room, it's warm and a prominent visual point in both the image and the outfit. And I find that it contrasts sharply in a very controlled way. It's drawing your eye to it without disrupting the palette. And finally, the Pep Monjo combat boots complete the entire outfit. Their dark, substantial feel mirrors the almost black shutters, adding weight and contrast at the base. And this was another great color combination that I don't think I would have put together without the inspiration image. This was fun. The next outfit is inspired by this bedroom image. The deep burgundy wall and the gray and blush bedding alongside the dark architectural details all work together to create a space that feels intimate. And nothing in this image here feels overly styled. It feels personal and slightly undone, which is the same vibe I wanted to bring to this outfit. I started with my Levi's Ribcage cotton corduroy pants in mauve. The color immediately connects back to the sheets on the bed. Its dusty color is beautiful, but I often find myself wanting to wear these pants and just opting for a different pair because my wardrobe isn't really built around this color. But I love a dusty version of most colors, so here we are. The corduroy texture mirrors the layered textiles on the bed, and I feel like these pants offer some depth and interest when styled with my neutrals. I paired them with the gray Eskandar boxy shirt in wool. I love how this piece introduces structure through shape rather than sharp tailoring. And I also think that the wool balances out the texture of the corduroy. It's a bit of formal tied with casual, and together these two pieces are calling to the base of the bed linens. I've layered on the 6397 gray cotton trench coat to address the two-tone element of the wall, and it's holding everything together. The trench also adds length, and it's echoing the tall windows and ceiling height in the room. And the Lemaire Croissant Bag in ristretto has a sculptural quality that feels very at home in this setting, and it directly references that deep burgundy wall that caught my attention. And the black Pep Monjo leather boots complete the outfit, adding another reference point to the two-toned wall. This image allowed me to shift the mood in this next outfit while keeping with the foundation from the previous look. And this image is similar to the previous one, but only in color. So I swapped out the trench for this Old Navy burgundy nylon puffer, and it introduces warmth and cocooning. And the burgundy tone deepens the color story. It's pulling from the wall and the chair in this image. And I think the nylon texture contrasts beautifully with the corduroy and wool. I would have loved to have brought in a velvet burgundy bomber jacket or a suede maxi trench to go full on literal with this inspiration, but this works too. The mauve Levi's, it's not a perfect match for the wall in this image. However, just look at the flowers in the bouquet and you'll see how the pants tie in pretty well there. The gray Eskandar wool shirt is a nod to the flooring, while the Lemaire Croissant Bag in ristretto is yet another link to the chair. And the Pep Monjo boots point to the hardware in this image. This was another fun one to style. It's very casual and playful, and I love how different it is from my typical outfits. And this final outfit is inspired by this caramel velvet sofa set against a deep dark green painted wall, layered with rust-colored throw pillows and a rust side chair, a black round coffee table. What stands out about this space is how rich and saturated it feels. The colors are warm and earthy with the right amount of contrasting colors to keep everything from blending together, and this is what this outfit is built around. The foundation of the look is the Roche cashmere maxi dress in caramel. This piece directly reflects the velvet sofa in both color and feeling. Cashmere has that same plush, enveloping quality, and the caramel tone brings warmth. The length of the dress creates a strong vertical line and elongates me visually. This dress is amazing. I love everything about it. You know, of course, there's the cashmere, but in addition to that, I love the pointed collar, the buttons, the sleeves, the weight of the cashmere. Everything is on point with this dress. Layered over it is the Labo.Art padded cotton trench jacket in forest green. This immediately connects back to the deep green wall in the room, and the padding adds subtle volume, similar to the way upholstered furniture brings dimension to a space. And I like how the green pairs with the warmth of the caramel. It's so earthy and soft. The Lemaire Croissant Bag in rust acts as a connecting accent, much like the rust throw pillows and the side chair in this image. I think it reinforces the warmth of the palette and adds a much needed pop of color to keep things exciting. And finally, the Joie black leather riding boots completes the outfit. They echo the black round coffee table, bringing weight to the base of the look. And altogether, this outfit feels very rooted in the inspiration image and not really a departure from my usual outfits. So of course I love this outfit. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. And as always, thank you for being here. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!